Hello guys, this is Judge here again, aka I like Judge. Hope you guys are doing well. Well, we finally got it. We got long-awaited update after about 6 months since the game was launched. We got it, and it's pretty good. Apart from the bugs, of course. Everything is pretty much what people expected. People who have played the other games, the Dragon Ball game, the Fate game, that are by the same developer. Lots of quality of life stuff added. Lots of, a few bugs fixed as far as we can tell. Also, a new character and a few other things, right? So let's go. Let's dive into it and have a look. Okay, so let's go for everything that's changed. I'm gonna go one by one, and you guys. Well, gonna try to put some timestamps so you guys don't have to go through everything to find what you're looking for. So first of all, let's have a look at the game modes. So for trial mode, let's go here. Instance mode, nothing changed. Nothing specific to instance mode. Something changed, but I'm going to talk about it in a bit. It's more general. So trial mode, we do have a change here for a strong trial. So let's say here that we actually battle. Okay, so this is my other account. So let's just battle here, and you guys will see what changed. All right, so I might be able to win this one. Maybe. Looking good, looking good. So ulti from Blackbeard now. All right, all right. You guys will see it now. Okay, you see it. All right, so here you go. You have the next button, or you can just wait. Right, you can wait a few seconds, and it's just gonna go by itself, and it's just going to go, right? And I heard there's also a skip, an automatic skip option, but that may be like the Dragon Ball game where it just skips if you're way more powerful than the actual boss. Then that may happen, right? But it is not the case here. Well, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna skip through this for you guys. Hopefully, I'll win again. Yeah, this should be fine. As you guys can see, there's a new also screen shake thing. I'm gonna stop it because there you go. But there you go. That's the changes for strong trial. Also, you can get these from dailies now, which is pretty awesome, especially when you have lots to do and you can progress fairly smoothly. It's nice to have more attempts that you don't have to pay for. Now, for Marine Adventure, there is a change. There's no longer a timer, so you only have 50 attempts per day. Okay, so this is good. Good in a way because you don't have to keep checking and coming back and stuff like that. It just resets, right? When the server resets, it just resets. Right, so it's pretty good in my opinion. It just makes it so you just go that once a day and just finish it, and you're done with it. It's not, you can buy it, of course, but yeah. Impel Down. Impel Down, nothing really changed, right? I'll talk about the change that affects it, but in a bit. Allied Training as well, same thing as Impel Down. And Baltic Quest, there was no change. And Island of Women Training, there was a change, just like the Marine Adventure one. You no longer have a timer here. It's just 20 attempts per day. So same thing, in my opinion, it's great because you don't have to keep checking and coming back and missing out, right? I mean, if you can't log in for 10 hours or something, then you just miss out on some chances, right? Because the timer keeps going, or I mean, the timer stops, I guess. So it's not refreshing. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Rune's Adventure. Yes, there's a huge change for Rune's Adventure. I have a guide for it. I'll leave it at the top right here. But there is a really really huge change. I'm not showing it here. So you guys remember that this didn't have all the characters before? Well, now it does, right? We even have the new character here, right? Which I'm not gonna talk about right now. But I will just have a look at him at the end of the video. So if you go through these, right, you notice that we have now characters here that weren't here before. They're at the end, right? So we have Yamato here, so she wasn't. Let's see who else, just for you guys. So Magellan here. I'm not sure if he was here. Maybe he wasn't. That Mihawk. Nami's here. There you go. Thrillerbark, no. Zephyr is here as well. Big Mom's here. Um, Robin's here. There you go. I'll also be updating my app, yeah, the tools with all this stuff, right? So you guys, there's Blackbeard. So you guys will have something to find your best team now. Here's Boa and Carrot, Zoro, Usopp, everybody. See, so now everybody is got at least one, right? Not all of them have like two, three, or four, like some of them do, but at least one. That's really nice, right? That's gonna really help people get higher um, what they called deep powers, right? Deep power scores here. All right, so that's it for trial. So now let's go to contest, right? So here, arena, we do have a little bit of a change here. Now you get these tokens, basically just your tries, right? Your battles, and you have 5 free ones, but you also have these ones that you can get them from the market. But I guess I'll talk about this now. That's something really, really nice. That is the, let me see. Okay, so yeah, let me just put my team here. All right, so it's the skip tick box. Okay, guys, so this is not only for arena, okay? So this is a general thing. You get this in Impel Down, Ally Training, and other modes, right? Make sure that you always, before going on combat, check if you don't have a skip button. It's been added to many things, right? So you can just lose straight away, like I'm gonna do right now. Instead of just watching the fight, I have to click the skip button after loading the fight. It's really good. Also, we have a Skype challenge, some changes too. So again, there's no timer here, right? You get 15, or is it 15 or 20? No, it's 15 free attempts. Okay, so I haven't done it, so that's why it's here. So it's 15 free attempts with no timer, right? This icon right here is also more attempts that you can buy, right? So if you keep going, 2, 1, all right, there we go. Right, so when you get to 0, then you start using these. So they are your tries that you can buy, etc. But you get 15 free ones, right? So you can just attack. Yep, and there you go. There's the skip button again. So that's really, really nice. One of the best additions in this update. All right, so nothing else changes here. Oh, there's a small bug, guys, with Intercept Battle. The icon that you generally see in the front page, if you click on it, it might disappear. But you can just come here and you can access it again, right? So it's here, right? It's running, but the icon is not actually here. So that's just a little bug for you guys to be aware of. Now let's go to the boss modes. Right, Shichibukai, we don't have any changes, I believe. No, we don't have any changes apart from the skip, right? Buttons. Treasure Island, also, there's no big changes apart from the fact that it doesn't have a timer anymore. Like the other ones, you don't have a timer, you have 3 attempts per day, and that's it. It's just fixed, okay? And it's okay too. It's just a small change, but I think it's pretty good for Treasure Island itself. Marine Challenge. Well, I'm glad to report that the bug seems to be fixed. Right, the bug that I posted the workaround for, I think it's fixed now. I haven't seen it happen, and nobody has been saying anything about it happening. Right, so which is nice. There we go. Skip again. Yay! So you can just skip it now like this. This would have been useful before, right? But anyway, it's just it's working properly now. Like if I just wait a little bit, uh, it should go down. I mean, I'm not gonna wait, but it's fixed. It's fine, guys. Okay, just trust me. Bounty challenge. There's nothing here. Into 17 instance has not opened yet. Actually, it's gonna open in an hour and a bit. But I don't believe there are any changes. Probably nothing changed here, so it's okay. Okay, and that's it for the game modes, right? Instance, the only change is what I'm going to talk about right now, which is the raid attempt, right? The raid system, actually, right? So in general, we've got more raid attempts, right? It seems like we've got more raid attempts in general, but it may be because of the timers being removed as well. I haven't really done the math. But the good news is the raid system has been updated and it's really, really good, right? So now, let's say, if I click here, now I don't have any, of course, because I use mine. But when you click here, it's going to show the number 3, right? Because we generally get 3. It's going to show the number 3, and you can just press OK, and that's it. All 3 of them are done. It's not like before where you had to do each of them individually. It's much better like this, and you can even like purchase them beforehand. So like say I'm gonna purchase 2 of them, yeah, and then you can just do the 5, right? 2 plus 3, right, from before, and you can just click here, and it's gonna be 5, and just click OK, and that's it. Just all at once. It's really nice. There you go. It's gonna be so many clicks saved, like it's crazy. All right, and now let's go to quests, right? The daily rewards. First of all, the auto claim button, so good, right? Auto claim, it's been something that I've wanted since the beginning of the game, basically, and everybody wants it actually, right? So you just click on it. If you've completed multiple quests, it just claims all of them at once for you. So there you go, and that's it. Pretty good. This icon is just the new daily score icon. It's nothing new, nothing different. Okay. There's something different here though. Here, see, I got a cola. Right, so this is for the new event, which we're going to talk about in a bit. But you can get 10 colas here total. All right, the last one doesn't change. It's still the chest, but you can get colas here. I can't see it. I can't see these ones, but you can get cola from these ones as well. It's a total of 10. Okay, and now you also have a few changes here. So for example, here for Island of Women Training, you get 2 of these, which are more attempts. Also you get, where is it? Here, there you go. That's for a strong trial. You can get 10 more, so it's pretty awesome. You can also get it for Treasure Island, more attempts. I thought you could get, no, that's a different thing. Okay, so there you go. It changed. It's much better now, I believe. You guys are really gonna enjoy it for sure. More clicks saved. All right, now let's go to our blacksmith. Blacksmith, what changed here is the grade first, right? So if you toggle this on, it means that it's going to prioritize your higher level gear, right? So if you have an upgrade here, here, and then here, it's going to do this one first, and then try to do the other ones. Because what happened before, right? If this is off, it's going to start from here. It's going to check these, and do all of them. And then when it got here, you didn't have any more resources, so you couldn't do anything anymore, right? So this is really nice, and it's gonna make things faster and easier for us. Okay. The market, yes, a lot changed in the market, guys. First of all, now you get shards, right? So you have shards, which is really good. You see how I purchased it here because SS characters are really hard to get, and now they're going to be a little bit easier, I guess. Here, the thing that I talked about before, which is for arena, right? So you can purchase this and arena challenge attempts. There's a small typo here, but it's fine. There you go. So you can purchase that. You can purchase S crew shards as well. And also, there's this new thing. Look, 80% off. So we have lots of 80% off now. Let's see if we see different ones. There you go. So 80%, 50%, but yeah. There's just a few changes, right? As you guys refresh, you'll see that there are different items and stuff like that, different values and costs, basically. Okay, I'm going to purchase this again. I haven't done the math if this is worth it. I just want it so much that I don't care. I'm just gonna purchase it. So since we're here, let's talk about these 2 new items, guys. So we have the mini reactor and we have Kami's language. This is obviously a Dragon Ball item, guys. It doesn't work. I mean, it's not useful right now. It's going to be used in a future event. Okay, so you can start purchasing it now if you want. Mercy said that you need at least 70 of them for it to be useful, for you to exchange. So feel free to do it, but I'm not sure what we're going to be able to get in the future. People say it might be a Whitebeard or other SS characters, but we really don't know. They could change it, so I can't guarantee anything. Do it at your own risk. Okay, and this is mini reactor is going to be for vehicles. Vehicles are basically a new game mode that we're going to have in the future. Obviously, this is hinted here, so we're probably going to get it at some point in the future. But vehicles are pretty good, guys. I can guarantee you that they're pretty good. This is really expensive, so I don't think this is worth it because you can get this from the idle rewards as well. Okay, so actually, let's go there. Since we're talking about that, let's go to idle rewards to harvest. So this changed as well. As you can see, look, so 1 hour I got 270. Of course, this depends on your VIP and your level, but 272 in 1 hour, and that was what, 3,000 for 600 diamonds or something. I don't think it's worth it, but you do you, right? But there were a few changes. So now, so apart from the usual stuff, you can also get gears now, which is really good, right? Well, gears did get nerfed, as I mentioned before, right? So the power loss that we are experiencing right now is because the gear set, this set here, was nerfed. We had higher values here before. So now it's easier to get them, all right? But they are nerfed, okay? So just so you guys know. Okay, something else to talk about is the dailies. Daily rewards, as you guys know, they were not reset today at I believe it's 6 o'clock game time, right? So 6 o'clock game time appears not to be the reset time anymore. It's probably going to be at midnight game time, right? 0000 game time is going to be the daily reset now. So it's basically at the same time that the new events reset, right? So when events reset or started, that's probably the time that daily is going to reset as well. Now, we're not sure. I'm recording this on the same day that the update came out, so tomorrow we'll get confirmation. But it's most likely this because in other games, the other games by the same developers, that's how it is. So there you go. One quick thing, it's the I forgot to mention. Let's just go to a battle here in Strong Trial. So we have a button here. It's a new button, which is the pause button, which is can be really useful. Like in this situation now, I started a battle, but I don't want to battle, so I just exit, and I don't actually lose the attempt that I had. And actually, even if you reset, you don't lose the attempt. Like let's just exit now, right? It's still 5. I reset it and I went out, did everything, and it's still. I mean, even if you wait to the last second and you restart it, apparently it doesn't use your attempt. So that's good to know, I guess, right? I haven't tested it much, but I don't think the result is always the same if you restart it. I think the result of the battle can change. Well, you guys can test it out and let me know in the comments. Now, ranking. Ranking also changed, guys. Now we have 3 options, 3 opportunities to do it, right? To like the person here in our rankings. And, well, it's much better now because you used to get berries for it, and now we're getting the hearts, the friendship hearts. So you get 3 here. So you have what? 7 times 3, 21. I'm not sure if it's 1 that you get. I don't remember now how many you get, but you get at least 21 per day here, which is much better now because with your friends too. So you get also here you get lots. You can get many more summons now, friendship summons. I've been saving them, so that's why I got 500. But yeah, it's going to be much easier to get these from now on. And speaking of friendship, actually, this is one of the bugs that was fixed, right? So now, apparently, you can send the hearts much more easily now. Before it was bugged, you could only send to online people and stuff like that. But now it's actually working. So it's even more important now to have an active friends list. And now that I'm not bugged anymore, hopefully I'll get mine to 30. Before people couldn't add me and stuff, it was really bugged. But now I'll see if I can do it. Now, something really good as well, especially for the beginning of the game, we have a wish list, right? So we have 2 wish lists actually, right? So we have this one, which is for SS or S characters, right? So let's say here I want my Dolphy and who else? Probably Sanji and Law, right? Let's just do that. And then what happens is we have a higher chance of getting these crews, these characters, right? So I'm not sure if it tells you how much higher it is. So yeah, after you summon them, it becomes realized and you cannot get the probability bonus again, right? So it's just once, it only works once for each one of them. Is it each one of them or for all of them? Well, I think it's each one of them. By the wording there, it looks like it, but I guess we have to test. Right, so this is really good, especially if you want a specific character for you to star up or something like that. It's going to be very useful. So, and now we have this one as well, which is the blessing summoned fighter, right? So basically, before we had the permanent pass privilege, if you had it, after 80 summons, every 80 summons, you could just get an SS character here, right? An SS character, random one. And now, if you choose a character here, let's say an SSS character, my Blackbeard for some reason, yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna put my Blackbeard here. So you can see here that after 1600, I can get a Blackbeard. So, well, it's really good. I mean, if you already own it, then it's basically a zone, right? But that's still really good because it's for free. We didn't have this before, so it's pretty awesome. So you can see here basically, right, what it looks like. So for SSS, it needs to be 1600, but for SS, it's 400. So if you want SS as well, feel free to do it at every 400, which is really nice actually. Every 400 because that's every 40 summons. But of course, people are probably going to go for the SSS. That's up to you. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put my Blackbeard here, right? You see here that I already have 670, and then the cost increases, right? It increases by 800 every time. So after 1600, it goes to 2400, and then it goes to 3200, etc. 4000 probably after that. So it keeps going up the cost. So at one point it may not be worth it anymore, but actually it does reset, I believe. It says right here, right? It resets in 2 days. So well, I probably not gonna make use of this, but it's okay. So basically, easier ways of getting SS or SSS characters now. Okay, something really nice that also changed was the Tarot Conquest registration requirement. It was 5,000 before, and now it's only 2,000. This is really good for servers that are not very active, or crews, smaller crews or friends or something like that. Right? So this is for you. Now let's talk about well, not Super Franky, because this is the new event, guys. This is really interesting. It's a continuous event, so it's just like the themed card pool, right? So it does reset, but it's continuous at the same time. So I'm going to talk about it in a new video. It's going to be an exclusive video just for it, an event guide video like I did for Wano. So I'm going to probably wait a few days to get a few more colas so we can do something, right? This event is actually not new because Dragon Ball also has it. The other game also has this event. So they know what it looks like and what it does and what you can get from it. Yeah, and to wrap up, right, we have our new character. So we have Zephyr, or I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But there you go. Zephyr, well, guys, honestly, he's a defense character, and I'm not sure it's something that we really needed because he's not. I mean, if he was a really, really, really good defense character, then yes, everybody would like it because we need better tanks, better SSS tanks. The ones that we have right now, I mean, Sengoku, I'm looking at you, right? They're not very good. Maybe Gop is good. He counters Yama a little bit. But apart from him, people don't really use SSS tanks. They tend to use Kuma or Marco even sometimes. So well, the active, what it does is basically just a heal reduction, right? It deals some damage and heal reduction for 3 turns. That's okay, I guess. But it's just on one character, so it's not so good. Then you have increased block rate. So basically, Zephyr is probably going to be centered around block rate, just like Marco is centered around dodge, right? So because of this, so a lot of block basically. So you get 30%, and then increases by 7 in each block, right? So 3 layers, so that's 21% more, a total of 51% just from his skills. And then you can add more from Haki, from dials, I believe, and other things. Gear, maybe gear, I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. But yeah, there you go. So block tank. Also, and then this one is basically the big one outside, the very different one that he has, the Smash Buster. When a teammate is killed, Zephyr will gain Focus Fire for 3 rounds. So basically, Focus Fire is when everybody has to attack you. Okay, so it's really nice for a tank, of course. You want people to attack you, for you to get those blocks, right? But it's only after a teammate is killed. And we have a meta centered around Yamato. And Yamato, what she does is she kills your damage dealer first, your strongest character with the strongest attack first. So if your main character, your strongest DPS is killed, I mean, focus fire is just, I mean, you're just delaying the inevitable afterwards, right? Unless you have like a decoy as your highest attacker or something like that, or you get them to kill another character first somehow, then yes, this is pretty cool. Apart from that, well, the damage taken is reduced, I guess, as well when it's in focus fire. But the problem is the way that focus fire is triggered, right? It's not so good. But yeah, that's what we have. And then we have this passive here. Upon taking deadly damage, so this is the same unyielding effect that Akainu receives. So if you've seen Akainu in battle, it's the same thing, basically. So when you get to 1 point of health, you just don't die for 1 turn. That's basically what it does. Yeah, and that's the new character that we have. Unfortunately, it's not Gear 5 Luffy or Roger, as people wanted, based on the poll that we had in our Discord server. But it's a new character, guys. It's progress. We had lots of updates, lots of quality of life changes. Also, if you, we got this, right? So, reward of stages. So, if you guys were a high level player and you clicked here and you clicked claim, you probably got like I think I only got like 5,000 or something, but I'm not that high level. So some people got like 10,000 and they got 300 purple scrolls and stuff like that, and so many shots and etc. Okay, because you got it from the old stages that you cleared, the story mode stages that you cleared, right? So it's just more prizes for people, more rewards for people clearing the stage mode, and apparently, according to some helpers, the stage mode was also increased. So where is it? Was increased, but not here. Let me go. There we go. Apparently, it was for Cake Island. So Cake Island, I can click on it, but Cake Island has more stages now inside Cake Island. There are no new chapters, but there are more stages inside of the last chapter. But you guys can also confirm it in the comments if you want, if you can. Okay. And that's basically it, guys. That's the whole update. It was a really long video, I know, but it is what it is. It was our first major update in the game. And if you're still here, well, that's nice. Thank you for watching. Well, I'll see you around on our Discord channel or in game or anywhere else. Also, leave any suggestions for videos in the comments or just DM me on Discord. I'll be happy to try and do them. I'll do my best. And I'll leave in the description the links to the game, to the Discord channel, and everything else. Okay, guys? So, see you around.